It's your boy Jackson here, and even though it is the holiday season, I'll be bringing you another Infinity War wishlist video. These are the things that I think Marvel needs to do to make Infinity War live up to the expectations of being the culmination of this whole Avengers trilogy or cinematic Marvel franchise thus far. So we all know by now that Infinity War Part 1, Part 2 are no longer going to be called that. They're each going to have separate names. Now, whether this means that they're still going to be sort of a Part 1, Part 2 type of movie is still unclear, but we know that the first one's going to be called Infinity War, the second one is going to be called something else. So what I'm hoping that this means is that Thanos won't be the villain for both movies. I don't necessarily want it to be a two-part movie. I'd like Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet story to be self-contained in the first movie, and then by the end, much like in the comic book, maybe we have something that happens like Thanos loses the gauntlet to Nebula or even Adam Warlock or the Magus or something like that, and then in the second movie the heroes have to team up with Thanos to take down whoever has the gauntlet now. I think that would be kind of a cool twist. I mean, Marvel has been hyping up Thanos ever since the first Avengers, and I think it would be cool to have him not necessarily be the ultimate villain here and have someone come up and sort of steal his spotlight exactly like it happens in the book. Personally, I'm not sure whether this will happen, but I would say that if it does, the biggest contender for the main villain of Infinity War Part 2, I would say, would be Nebula. Now, I think that would be a pretty great twist. You know, we all love Guardians 1. You know, she was sort of a henchman villain in the first one, and James Gunn has said that her role is going to increase a lot more in Guardians Part 2. So, I mean, wouldn't it be cool if we all thought Nebula was on our side and she has a chance to grab the Infinity Gauntlet off of Thanos, and then all of a sudden she's the bad guy? I think that'd be a pretty good twist. And then the other benefit of it is that we'd get to see Thanos on a different side. We'd get to see a different side of Thanos. A lot of the greatest villains get to have a moment where the hero has to reluctantly team up with them, or to where we get to know a little bit more about them and about, you know, where their lines are drawn. You know, much like Hannibal Lecter or Magneto or even Loki in the other movies. So I just think that that would do wonders in a interesting plot twist, as well as something to make Thanos, something to help Thanos be more than just your average Marvel villain. But anyways, that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I got a question for you. What do you think that Infinity War Part 2 should be called? And also make sure you like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. Peace.